So Tyler is on the board. And the first player to leave the Nets is Dennis Schroder. Dennis Schroder was packaged to the Warriors along with the 2025 second-round pick. And in return, the Nets received De'Anthony Melton, who is injured right now, Reese Beekman, and 3 second-round picks, 2026 and 2028 via Atlanta, and 2029 via Golden State. That is the full trade.
Okay.
What happened?
We got their own second.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is so essentially it is without the picks, just Dennis Schroder for De'Anthony Melton, straight up.
Mm-hmm. Dennis Schroder for a torn ACL and a two-way player. And honestly, I love it. I love it because, man, this dude ruined the hell out of our tank, man. Yeah. Like, guys on tanking teams don't get traded until February. That's how good Dennis Schroder was playing. Yeah. I think he's averaging like 18 and 6 assists. So good. Like, it's insane. And I'm really going to miss Dennis Schroder. Quickly became, in such a short time, became one of my favorite Nets like ever. Wow. His mentality and his mindset, just from the day he stepped foot in Brooklyn till the day he left, was just perfect. Yeah. You saw on the court, really took the young guys under his wing, really wanted Cam Thomas to kind of be in his spotlight. I love everything of that nature. Really worked well with Clax, Day'Ron Sharp in the paint, giving them lobs and everything like that.
He's a pros pro.
Pros pro. Yeah. He's a family man. He's a European. You know, I love my European basketball players, and stands up for his teammates. If you guys remember our game in Orlando a couple months ago, Ben Simmons was walking through the tunnel to the locker room. Someone called him trash, and all of a sudden you see Dennis Schroder walk back and was looking for the kid that said it to him, and he went right up to his face. The kid switched up completely. So, yeah. So Dennis Schroder, credit to him, and credit to Sean Marks for actually making a trade before February. Yeah. Because we usually don't see that outside of the Harden deal, but that was a shortened season anyways. So kind of an outlier season. But yeah, I'm glad that this happened because Dennis Schroder gets to now play for a playoff team with one of the greatest players of our generation, if not the greatest. And yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I know we were in talks to also send Cam Johnson over as well.
I was going to ask that question. Are they going to revisit you guys in a month or so for Cam Johnson?
I don't think so because they'd have to get rid of Jonathan Kuminga. And I don't think they want to do that.
Oh, wow.
Look,
You think he's that valuable?
Well, no, he's not. But here's the thing. The Warriors didn't want to give him the max contract. Okay. You're left in an Ayton situation where the Warriors don't want to pay him. But he's a restricted free agent, obviously, as all fourth-year rookies are that pick up the team option.
And they could match that.
Whatever team gives him an offer sheet, they're instantly going to match, and they're going to be stuck with that contract. And if he doesn't play well next season, then he's out the door. Right. So that's kind of the gist of it. And I believe next season Wiggins is an expiring deal. So those two will kind of go at that point. But as far as Kuminga goes, it's tough because I don't think Kuminga's worth $40 million a year. Yeah, like let's get that out the way. He's not. No. But the Nets would pay it. The Jazz would pay it. I think the Pistons would pay it. So you're going to kind of monkey wrench the Warriors in the summer, but that kind of is what it is. Cam Johnson would be a perfect fit in Golden State. Yeah. Be a perfect fit.
You really would.
Because you really would. He shoots the three at such a high clip, especially this season. I understand we have no expectations, but still, shooters shoot. Yeah. And Jonathan Kuminga just is not up to speed with the three-point percentage and the three-point volume. He's more of an inside guy. He plays the dunker spot, but he's just not as big as like an Aaron Gordon. He's not as burly. Yeah. So Cam Johnson would kind of allow that spacing to work if you played a Draymond Looney or a Draymond Trace Jackson Davis sort of front court duo. It would be good, but it looks like it's not going to happen. But we'll talk obviously more about the Warriors later on because there are swirling rumors regarding Jimmy Butler and Brandon Ingram and LeBron James even. So it's kind of interesting regarding that. Mm-hmm. But this gave me a lot of clarity regarding Sean Marks because I understand we traded Mikal Bridges, we got all these picks, and we got our picks back from the Rockets and everything like that. He was quiet during draft night. I thought Dorian Finney-Smith was gone. I thought Cam Johnson was gone. And I got a little confused as to why we kept them, as with Dennis Schroder as well. And we started the season off really well, and I still just got confused because we were winning too many games. We were in a playoff spot. I'm like, are we really going to fumble this lottery, and this reassured that Sean Marks knows the end goal. He understands the assignment, and you got to credit him for that because it's been a crazy journey for this man. He started off with a wonderful rebuild, really kind of screwed up the whole Big Three era amidst the circumstances he was in, but we navigated through it, and we're in really good shape now. So I'm really happy with it. But I want to know your thoughts, Gio, regarding the trade for both sides.
Yeah, I'm just curious about the fit of Dennis Schroder with Curry and the rest of the guys. Like, how do we see that working out? Like, how do we see Dennis Schroder playing?
Steve Kerr said that he's playing a 2-guard next to Curry, starting in the lineup.
And I think he's fully capable of doing that.
Yeah.
But he's always better when he has the ball in his hands. So what do we think? Do we think we're going to see more Curry off ball? Are we going to? Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Which is good. 'Cause, like, Curry is good off ball.
Curry's the best movement shooter ever,
Right.
best shooter ever, but he moves without the ball so well
Right.
that whoever's guarding him that night is going to just cry because you're going to be running mileage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
And yeah, I mean it shows that they don't have trust in Pods right now, which is given how his year is, and they needed someone to step up. Schroeder is an ideal guy that they got on the cheap. They traded a guy who's injured, and that was essentially it.
Undersized 2-guard,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, he's going to play the one.
He's going to play the one.
He'll be
Yeah,
the
Curry's
two-
going to be
the
the two.
Curry's the 2?
Curry's going to be the off-ball guy.
Yeah,
But,
they may rotate.
like, on like, the sheet is who's the 1, who's the 2.
I don't know. It's probably going to be Steph at the one.
Right.
yeah,
So it makes sense, but this makes
Small backcourt, though, is what I'm saying.
right undersized. But at the end of the day, De'Anthony Melton was a great perimeter of attack defender.
Exactly.
Dennis Schroeder is a more than capable POA defender.
Is he, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
He ripped Curry a bunch of times in their
Yeah.
playoff series.
I know he's
a few years
scrappy.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder's a willing defender.
He is.
I wouldn't say I don't think he's as good of a defender
Yeah,
as
I don't think
De'Anthony
so.
Melton because that's his specialty.
Yeah.
But Dennis Schroeder's a good defender.
Okay.
I would say
He's really good at getting loose balls, drawing charges, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's that type of guy. And
Exactly.
that's a winning player right there.
exactly. He's very scrappy, and I
Yeah.
think that's going to help the Warriors because that team needs some more defense outside of Draymond Green kind of doing
Yeah.
all the dirty work.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of see what happens with that.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Draymond and Schroeder have a history. They've gone at it. They've bumped heads a few times, so this is interesting.
should
I know they'll unite, and they're teammates now,
Just
but
like Embiid and Drummond.
there's something under the surface there. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, it should be good. Also, congratulations to Dennis Schroeder because, we've all seen the Shaq meme of completing the rainbow spectrum of all the jerseys. Not only has Dennis Schroeder done that, but if you include the Nets, he also has the full grayscale. So,
Oh wow.
wow.
yeah. All the colors of the
Okay.
rainbow, gray, black, white, all of it.